nigga, that be the gang. Same nigga I used to be. Fraud niggas get used to me. Dead man, if you fool with me, say that for your eulogy. Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL, and we are back with another banger, homies, and this one is gonna be another top 5. I know y'all been thinking, yo, we like the new interview series, but where the other content at? So yeah, here we go. We finna get back into action. And by the way, I know you all still want me to do the top 5 best tanks. I will be giving you all my opinion on that soon. Let's see if we can get this video to 1,000 likes. Once that happens, we'll try and drop the next top 5 immediately. Like, as soon as it hits it, I'm gonna have it ready. I hope that y'all don't hit it that quick, because I don't feel like doing it right now. But anyway, let's just jump straight into it. We're gonna be talking about the top 5 best split push heroes in Mobile Legends. So who is the best at split push? And if you don't know what a split push is, that's basically where your team distracts the enemy team, and then one person goes in a lane by themselves and they push up the lanes all the way to the enemy's base, basically. That you try to basically win by just simply pushing a lane and not even really having to get kills or nothing like that. Really just have your teammates hold them off, and then you go and end the game with a split push. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But let's jump into the best heroes to actually do this. And it might be shocking, some of the heroes on this list. For some of you it might not be. But anyways, let's jump straight into it. Make sure you drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get into it, homie.
They so mad that I can't lose. Came up and I stayed true. Fraud niggas, I'm faithful. Still doing shit that they can't do. You know I won't lose. Yeah.
These niggas can't do what I do. So starting off, you have to put Hayabusa on this list. Hayabusa is probably one of the best split pushers in Mobile Legends history. The reason he's very good at split pushing is because of his mobility. His mobility and the way he can go between different shadows and stuff like that, or yeah, those different shadow things. Basically, that allows him to escape any danger he might find himself in, and also he can attack. Like, if it's only one person that comes after him, he can clear the minion wave and just destroy one person, really, because he can turn the smoke. Like, he has multiple different chances to escape, especially once you actually master his mechanics. And yeah, I mean, once you master his mechanics and you're really, really good with him, those Hayabusa players do some amazing stuff. Like, I play Hayabusa, and I mean, I'm not completely horrible with him, but when I see some really, really good Hayabusas, I mean, that make me feel like I done played like one game and I got all boots on them or something. I'd be confused. But seriously, Hayabusa is definitely one of the best split pushers in Mobile Legends. He's very quick with it. He's safe. It's safe. It's safe for him to do it, and then he's one of the quickest farmers in Mobile Legends. So yeah, he farms very, very fast, and he can basically just snowball. There's nobody who can keep up with him if he's farming, invading, and stuff like that. So yeah, Hayabusa is one of the best split pushers in Mobile Legends. Next, this one might be a little bit shocking to some people since you don't hear his name mentioned in Mobile Legends much at all. But Cylons. Cylons is actually another one of the top split pushers in Mobile Legends. Now, if you don't know this about Cylons, which that probably means that you haven't played Cylons, which is congratulations. That's actually an amazing thing to hear. But Cylons actually has very insane attack speed. He has really, really quick attack speed, and he's very fast and mobile. So the thing about him is you can go and push up towers really quick. First off, you can take the tower very, very fast. But second off, at the same time, if you get into trouble, you just pop your ultimate and run away. Like, literally, Cylons is just super fast. He'll just hit the flash on you, and there's not really much that you can do about it. Shout out to my homie PTG. He's one of the best Cylons players that I have seen ever. And it comes down to decision making, truthfully. Like, we interviewed the top Arguses in the world, like 2 of the top Argus players in the world yesterday. And yeah, like, Cylons is another one of those heroes where it just takes great decision making, because when PTG plays Cylons, you can actually see where he can be valuable and how amazing of a hero Cylons is. But trust me, 9 times out of 10, if you see somebody playing Cylons, it's not going to have that type of effect on you. You're basically just going to want to pull out all your hair. Unless you're basically the same as in my case, you're already bald, then you probably just got tired of Cylons and went bald anyway. But I mean, anyway, it just be like that in these streets, I guess. But next on this list, we have Hellcurt. Hellcurt is one of the best because he can hide and split push under the shadow of his ultimate. So Basically, he just turns everything dark and split pushes towers. You never really know what's going on. It makes the whole enemy team feel uneasy. The squishy heroes start bagging up towards towers every time his ultimate gets hit. And yeah, you really just can't see what's going on. You like marksmen have struggled targeting and stuff like that. Like literally, his ultimate can be used to protect his team, but it also can be used to split push and split push very, very fast. So yeah, Hellcurt is definitely one of the best split pushers in Mobile Legends. I don't think that there's as many. Well, I mean, all of these heroes on this list are going to be really, really safe, but while protecting himself, it also benefits the team. And I think that he's pretty much the only hero on this list where his ultimate has that type of effect. So he can take a tower, and then while he's taking that tower, he could be saving a teammate's life because he just made everything go dark. So he could help his teammates get some kills, or he could potentially be helping his teammates escape from a situation that would have otherwise killed them. So he can basically do multiple things with his ultimate, so that's why Hellcurt is such a really, really good hero, especially once you master him. And also, if the enemies come up on you, you can use your ultimate as an escape as well. So if they try to stop you from split pushing, you can use your ultimate to run away, and you can silence them. So using your first ability, you can silence them. So I think Hellcurt just has a really, really powerful kit when it comes to just being by himself, pushing lanes, and yeah, I mean, he has a really, really strong kit for it. So next, we have Natalia. Natalia, I think that Natalia is really, really underrated in Mobile Legends. I don't think that Natalia actually gets enough credit, all the credit that she deserves. So let's talk about Natalia for a bit here. Natalia is basically the only hero in Mobile Legends who can just go invisible. And I know that there's some heroes that can reveal her, like Rafaela, Leslie. There's a few heroes that counter Natalia, and really, I mean, that's probably what you want if there is a Natalia. I know as a marksman player, Natalia is one of the most annoying heroes to go against because it's hard to predict where she's going to be. She just comes up super invisible. She's like, if a Natalia player is really good, it's very rare that you see her appear on the map. Like the only time Natalia appears on the map is when she's clearing minions, and then she's back disappearing. Then the next time you see her, she's just destroying you, clapping you from somewhere that she shouldn't even be in. And I think that that's what makes Natalia so powerful, and what makes her one of the strongest split pushers, because while she can have a presence in the game where she can stalk you and stuff like that, and basically hide in jungles and wait for you to go after a certain buff or something and just destroy you, she can also use her invisibility to push up lanes and constantly rotate in between lane to lane, because she also speeds up when she's invisible. So she can run in between lanes pretty fast and push up towers as much as possible. So during the middle of a team fight, during the middle of chaos going on, Natalia could just slip away, being invisible, and just go clear a lane and just keep constantly split pushing different lanes. And then by the time you get to the lane to try to defend against Natalia, she could be invisible, heading all the way towards a completely different tower, and she could just literally roam around the whole map doing this. And there's not really many heroes that can contest that type of mobility and that invisibility, because you never know where she's actually going. But yeah, so unless you have some type of counter for her, that's pretty much the only thing that you can do to stop a good Natalia. I know that a lot of people don't notice how good Natalia actually is, because there's no really insane Natalia player that's very popular right now, I don't think. But when you, like, I think it's just it's similar to Argus. Like since we've seen that Argus player, I think a lot of heroes have that same type of effect. There's a few people who can really master a certain hero and she can become unstoppable. Natalia is definitely one of those heroes. I think she's just slept on for the moment because she's not quote unquote meta. But next, last but not least, we have Hanzo. In my opinion, Hanzo is another one of the best, and as you can see, all the heroes on this list are assassins, and it's because assassins are really good at sneaking around. That's what an assassin does. By the definition of their name, you're supposed to be sneaking around and killing and stuff like that. So you're very good at sneaking. You're very good at being silent and just appearing places, doing what you got to do and getting out of there. So Hanzo, one of the reasons that he's one of the best is because he's actually one of the safest. He can literally stand under his own tower and take the enemy's tower from under his tower using his freaking shadow clone jutsu, and just be hitting the enemy's tower, using his ultimate to hit the enemy's tower and pushing up lanes from long distance, long range. And I think that that's one of the most effective ultimates for that reason, because his real body is safe, especially if you have a decent team that stays on the front line, that makes sure nobody can get to the back line and try to focus him and try to kill him. He can wreak a lot of havoc, honestly. Any experienced player would just try to go for him. But in terms of the split push, everybody is supposed to be focused on something else anyway, and if they're all focused on something else, he can really be putting in a lot of work on the towers, putting in a lot of damage, and just staying back. So he's never actually in harm's way. So yeah, these are the top 5 heroes that I think are best for split pushing. Let me know yours down in the comment section. Let me know what heroes you think are really, really good for split pushing. Maybe I don't use certain heroes, or I don't know certain heroes, and you think that they could possibly be better at split pushing than some of the heroes on this list. I definitely would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, family. Peace out, y'all.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family, I want it. So they'll never need hope.